All right, so it's Sunday, August 31st, 2025. Just wrapped up a max effort lower body workout routine. Got in pretty early to the gym, had to really warm up pretty good, do some stretching and foam rolling. And once the body felt primed up, I jumped right into some conventional deadlifts that I was going to go for a max effort. I wanted to hit at least above 90%. I knew I wasn't going to go to the wire. 405, I had set in my mind. So my sumo squat is, or I'm sorry, my sumo deadlift is stronger at this point. So for the next couple deadlift sessions where I'm going to max effort, I'm going to go two more times after this. I'm going to push the conventional. And I think it'll be a real good sign if I can increase my conventional. I'll be very confident that when I get back to my sumo, that's going to feel even better. So I did warm up. I did hit 405 on the conventional deadlift. Definitely had some more in the tank, but we shut it down because that was the goal. And then I moved right on to front squats where I did 5 sets of 5. Um, narrow stance, nice and deep. And then I moved on to safety bar sumo good mornings for 5 sets of 10. So after I max effort deadlift, I like to always follow that with a squat motion. If I was max effort squatting today, I would follow it with a deadlift motion. So then after that, I went to good mornings, which is kind of like a nice blend of both, but mostly, it's a hinging motion, 5 sets of 10, not real heavy weight, but a lot of volume to work that lower back and abs and obliques and everything on the backside, right? Hammies, glutes, hips. And I took it wide into a sumo stance because I did a conventional deadlift today. Then I went on to some Nordic curls with assistance. I used a band to assist myself for 3 sets of 12. And then I went on to barbell curls using a 3-inch axle bar for grip and additional forearm work, 10 sets of 10. Every 2 sets, if the reps went well, then I increased the weight by 5 pounds. And then I ended with a superset of reverse hypers and the ab wheel, 5 sets of 10 on each. So 10 hypers, 10 ab wheels, back and forth 5 times. And then I did some neck work with a head harness where I did almost like a stiff leg deadlift with the weight hanging from my head. And then I did some sled drags at the very end where I used these ankle cuffs. So I cuffed my ankles, connected the sled to my ankles, and walked. Lightweight, but steady walk. Took a little getting used to, but I ended up doing about 250 yards of walking with the sled. Felt it and it got me sweating a little bit. Definitely felt it in some different muscles, right? Different things were firing up. I'll be curious to see what it feels like tomorrow. But the workout went as planned, really, really well. Happy to hit that 405. Felt good. I used a bar that um, which has a real tough knurling on it, purposely a little uncomfortable on my hands. And the bar is a little thinner. So that kind of made it easier. But I wanted to just do something a little bit different. It's a standard, weight bar, but it just has a little bit different feel. It's not my go-to bar. It's not one of the bars I prefer. It's not the one I'm most comfortable with, and that's why I chose to do it. Trying to make things a little bit harder for myself, not easier. So hopefully when we get to the competition, I don't get caught off guard with an unfamiliar bar or anything like that, unfamiliar equipment. It's definitely a successful workout. Um, Tomorrow being Labor Day, the holiday, I am going to do a mini workout. I'm going to do it from home. I have the basement set up with some seated calf raises. I'm going to do some reverse calf raises, some more grip and forearm work, and a good stretching session, some foam rolling, some a little more deeper, longer mobility workout session, which I usually don't have time for on Mondays, but since I do have some extra time, I'm going to try to take advantage of that. And then I'll be right back on Tuesday with a dynamic effort upper body workout, doing some speed benching. All right, gang. We'll keep you updated as far as how the training's going. I'm not going to log every workout I do when I have the time. Maybe hopefully we'll check in at least once a week as we get closer to this competition. And of course, we'll do a recap of the comp. All right. Talk to you all soon. Thanks.